Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying the Mounds Coconut Crème Pie. It says topped with dark chocolate and coconut flakes. This is a 23.5 ounce, 1 pound, 7.5 ounce, 666 gram pie. It was $9.99 at Kroger. I'm going to open it up. And that... I just literally dumped contents from the box.
Better lay that flat before you do that.
Yeah, really. Okay, so it has this nice dome, this plastic dome to protect it. They give you a place to stick your finger in there to open it up.
That's where all the toppings came out of.
Yeah, that's how it looks. So you're supposed to get 5 slices. I always cut it into 6, so that is what I'm going to do here. And just know you better cut it somewhat. Actually, I'm going to get 8 pieces. No, I'll cut it right.
Cut it like a pizza.
I'll cut it like a pizza, yeah. Usually, I would get 8, but then a pizza, I would get 6. Okay. It's kind of hard to see where you've cut and where you haven't cut. Because there's just a lot going on. So this, let's see if we can see the inside. There's one piece. You could see the white on the inside. Let me get the next piece out and see if you can see it better from the side. Yeah, you can see that white that's on the, right there. There we go. There's their white that's on the inside. It says Mounds artificially flavored coconut cream filling in a Hershey's cocoa flavored pastry crust with whipped topping, sweet coconut flakes, a dark chocolate layer, and dark chocolate shavings. 1/5 of the pie is 430 calories. And these are distributed by Golden West Food Group in Vernon, California. They're the ones that make a lot of the chef meals and the Drew Barrymore meals.
Chef Ramsay.
There's a set of like 3 kids meals. Kevin's reviewed all these on his Lunchtime Review channel, and he still has more to review. He has a freezer full to review. But if you're ever interested in any of those meals, he has a channel called Lunchtime Review. But those meals are distributed by this group too. So when you buy a candy bar, do you buy a Mounds or an Almond Joy?
Always a Mounds.
Always a Mounds.
If I'm gonna buy one of those two, yeah.
Okay.
I don't really like the almonds. I think the almonds are kind of useless in there. They're whole almonds, so you only get them in that one bite. You take with it. You only get like 2 or 3 of them. Got a decent coconut flavor. Very sweet.
I think so too.
I'm gonna try it without that crust.
You know what? So, just so you know, if you missed the video, we have not cared for the Hershey's cocoa crust. On most of these pies, we have said, eat the filling and just leave the crust. That was so strong on the coconut that I didn't mind the crust. Because the coconut is so overpowering that you don't really taste it. It just has like it adds texture. It adds like a little cardboard texture to it.
Yeah, I wish it was, of course it's not going to be because it's frozen, but it's not crunchy. It's more of a denser chew. It's not crunchy. I wish it was a way to make it crunchy, but there's not.
Now,
but I don't mind the flavor of it mixed with everything else.
I didn't either with my first bite because my first bite was from the center and it had some chocolate, had lots of coconut. When I took another bite from just the bite,
It has just whipped cream.
it basically has whipped cream and crust. Then you get more of that crust flavor.
It's not very good crust.
I just don't like the crust.
No.
I just don't.
I would never buy, if they sell that crust by itself, I would never buy that crust.
No, don't
make
buy
like
that.
a peanut butter pie or something.
And some people truly believe that you're not going to get a good quality frozen crust. I disagree.
Especially if you have any bake.
Yeah, I don't mind the pie shells that you bake at all. The empty pie shells, I think they're good. I do not think it's necessary to make your own unless you just want to.
I mean, they're probably not quite as good as a homemade, but I do think they're just as good.
Yeah,
We've never had any bad like
empty pie shells, that are in the frozen department. But these specifically are not great, and they're putting the Hershey's name on them. If I were Hershey, I would be like, don't put our name on there anymore because it's making us look bad.
Well, they're taking a crust and mixing the cocoa in there, and there's just really not much going on. It's just really not it's not a nice texture and it's not a nice flavor. But I do like the filling quite a bit. It's tons of coconut in there.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to say what I've said with all these. Eat the inside.
Yeah, just eat the filling. And just leave the crust. Be a little kid. Go back to your childhood. Just eat the good part. Leave the bad part.
Yes, because I can tell you, with that Reese's peanut butter one, the pie.
Oh, the filling was awesome.
The filling was awesome. The inside got eaten. That crust was thrown in the garbage.
Yeah,
because it's just, and who cares? You know, would they spend 10 cents to make that crust? It just isn't any good.
I'd rather they have if they're going to do a crust like this, I'd almost rather them have like a chocolate, like a graham cracker or a crumbled cookie or something like that crust. I know that's not traditional, but I'd almost rather have that in these pies than this chocolate crust. But yeah, it is what it is. I like the filling.
The whipped cream's good. The coconut is really good. It's sweet. I like the chocolate flavor that you get. So there's chocolate on top.
Yeah,
that like.
Flakes.
Well, they're flakes, but then the sauce.
Layer. Yeah.
So everything about the top is very, very good. It's just the part that ruins it is the crust.
Yeah, there are actual really good coconut cream pies that have an actual crust, a pie crust that are frozen as well. So I think I'd just get one of those.
Oh, really?
I do like the chocolate on this one. Those don't have the chocolate, but
I don't know how much those cost. I wish I had looked now. Because some people thought $10 was too. All of these pies, the Hershey's, the Reese's, they've all been the Heath Bar pie. I think it was $10.
$9.99.
Yeah. So some people have said they think that's too expensive. So maybe a Marie Callender or an Edwards, maybe those are cheaper.
I think they're only like $5.
I truly don't know because we don't ever, we very rarely buy those.
Yeah.
Unless they come out with a new flavor or something like that, we just don't buy stuff like
they're
that.
good. We just don't buy those.
Yeah, they are very good quality. Both of those companies are very, very good quality. It's just not, usually I'm doing a recipe video or something. So for me personally, I'm making something rather than buying something for that reason. If I went back 20 years ago to when I had kids, I'm buying frozen Marie Callender or the Edwards. So, but this is good.
It's good.
If leave the crust.
Yeah, I mean you can eat the crust as long as it's got the coconut part. Just don't eat it with the back part of it.
You can see mine's just dead crust now. So I hope you enjoyed the video and thanks for watching.